This is Creating Grin. Join us as we all play Dungeons & Dragons around ye old table, throwing dice, telling stories, creating legacies. My name is Eric, and I will be your Dungeon Master for this chapter of our tale. With me as always, the Crit Crew. On my left, we have...
I'm Bryan. I play Delayeth Berevin, the Drow Paladin. And Delayeth is looking forward to facing the Mindflayer yet again. And this time, we'll see if we finish him off, as Ilias wanted to do initially.
And I'm Jason, playing Nox, Changeling Rogue. I am sick and tired of being underground, and I am not looking forward to facing the Mindflayer, because we are all going to die.
I'm Maria. I'm playing Rilda Farseeker, Drow Ranger, and I am starting to realize what happens when you wish for more adventure in your life. This is the path you take.
I'm Katie, playing Ilias Idlewind, an Air Genasi druid who just really wants to see some trees.
Hey, there's big mushroom things down here.
They don't count.
I'm Ashley. I'm playing Runa, the Tabaxi fighter. And, I really just want to go save my friends and countrymen. And I guess that one guy that happens to be there that I don't like very much. But,
Well, join us as we play Chapter 21, Aftermath. After trekking through the Underearth with a roguish deep gnome guide, air quotes, named Dasha, the Royal Syndicate delegation, aka Team SAD, found themselves on cliffs above a small constructed village outside the walls of Olith Veldrin, or the City of Dark Shadows. Searching for the escaped prisoner Demetrious Nightshade, Team SAD was able to locate him near the village square when the gates of Olith Veldrin opened. Stepping from those large gates was a very large, hulking male shadow giant, the crown resting on his head, along with Empress Kashara, self-proclaimed that is, and what appeared to be a personal guard or perhaps a consort, question mark. After the contemplation as to what to do, Team SAD decided to assassinate Demetrious Nightshade with a well-placed arrow in the back of his skull. This caused the alarms to sound.
I did that.
You did do that.
And search parties to chase after the Team SAD. Rushing through the Underearth, the party was able to avoid being caught and safely made it back to Rilda's safe house. It was there that they hid safely, avoiding one of many search parties. A discussion was had as to what direction to take next when Ilias said, if only we had a tree, we could teleport via tree or via plant out of the Underearth. This is when they remembered that there was something strange, or some type of strange plant life growing around the lair of the Mindflayer that they escaped from. We begin this chapter with the party still on the run inside of Rilda's safe house in discussion as, what the fuck do we do next? And go.
Oh, yeah. And
How easily you forget you're just, brutally assassinating somebody.
Very skillfully.
Some of us didn't.
With great
forget.
precision.
so...
I'm still impressed. Over here, just...
damage.
I'm gonna stay on her good side.
Very
That's what I'm gonna do.
You hit him with 4 arrows and all of them hit.
I know.
Yes.
In a critical.
And I think there was a crit.
And there was a crit in there,
There was
too.
a crit.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of the dice somewhere.
All the dice.
Yes.
All the dice.
I'm sure we can put that up. I think I have that picture. Somebody has that picture.
Yeah, we can put it up somewhere.
77 from his
Maybe
family.
on the screen right here.
I was very proud of the number of dice that was rolled for that. Okay.
It was impressive.
So,
I really would like to save my countrymen.
That would be the Vanishing Falls for those of you listening
Yep.
and refreshing everyone watching.
Yes.
You've had a long rest along the way. Did you roll for your staff? Because when I looked at your staff, you were still a little short on points. You should have had to roll for
I
it.
mean, we've had 3 weeks since the last time it was used.
Good, so it should be returned.
Yes.
Just making sure.
I have an older charge.
I was just checking. I was looking over statistics and things, plotting and planning. I mean, reviewing.
Oh.
just foil the plan.
Reviewing.
I mean, we've been in the Underdark for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, we've.
yeah,
How far back in is the Mindflayer? 2 days?
about a day. Well,
It depends on which direction you go. If you go the direction that Dasha led you, it's several days.
Well, if you remember from last week's episode,
Yes, last week.
We did find a way that was not.
found a way that's
Extra
quicker,
day, yeah.
and Rilda started tracking that way. Actually, going back, rolling a 26 or 23 survival, making our way back that way. So, I believe you had said it was going to be a little less than a day travel for us.
There you go.
Have any of us had any experiences with Mindflayers before?
Yeah, about a week ago.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, besides our
find
most
that
recent.
A
Yeah.
little bit, maybe, because, they were talking friendly. But really, they weren't that scary.
I mean,
they could get taken.
The voice in my mind wasn't a lovely voice. I didn't love it, but, I'm still here for whatever.
I'm feeling real confident after, brutally
And I share
vanquishing one set of foes, so I'm all for it.
I share your desire to go save your kin as well as anybody else that might be enslaved, but after we dispatch the Mindflayer, are we going to be up for the trial of fighting another group of waterfall dwellers?
Or do we go to the capital, get some reinforcements, and then come back to free the countrymen of Runa?
I just think we should go to the capital, because then we can get Imon as well.
Who's
I
Imon?
He's dead. He's my friend.
Yeah, he's the one that got stabbed through the chest. You remember?
Vaguely. That was so early on.
I will change into Imon like this.
This is convenient.
Yes.
Reenactment.
Looks just like Imon.
Big gaping hole.
You're gonna traumatize your friends. Be careful.
Yeah. Too soon, Nox. Too soon. I suppose it would be good to get some provisions, maybe, before we took on the camp, because they've probably only increased their numbers, and they have the little baby dragons, and they have the big shadow giants.
At least one was up there, plus,
One just traced
the ones
by.
that just the ones that just
I feel like they'll be a little
passed about 20 minutes ago.
little angry with me for the stunt I pulled too, so more people would probably be better.
And chances are that camp is already at the capital anyway, so.
Also
Wait,
dead.
Well, they were going from the capital to the camp, we assume, for forced labor, so could we scout it to even know if they're still there, to even worth coming back before we go?
we would have to swim through the tunnels, climb up part of the waterfall, and
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
I thought it was.
it's the Vanishing Falls. It's about a
So we still have
30-foot.
to-
No, it's like a
plunge.
100-foot plunge.
100 from the very top, 30
Yeah,
feet
but I think-
pool of water.
still
There
have-
was trees at the top of the Vanishing Falls.
There is
Yeah.
trees.
So-
But she's talking about scouting.
Transport.
I mean, we could transport
see.
and then see and then go back if we wanted. Yes, we could do
You've
that.
got
and then,
one
Yeah,
transport.
we would have to
we would
go.
have to-
We would have to walk back to the capital.
Yeah.
which is like
which
a
is
2-day hike,
couple
3-day
days
hike.
with encounters, potentially, and other
Yeah.
things. Oh no, I've had plenty of time to do this. The whole week.
Our DM's a little anxious to get us into combat, it seems
Right.
like.
I think he wants to kill us.
I was questioned by my wife. She's like, "Why are you writing so many variant scenarios?" I said, "Have you met this group? Have you played Dungeons and Dragons?
We
I'm
love
trying to
avoiding
prepare."
things. Going to deal with Mindflayer just so we don't have to go back up through the falls.
Yep, no, that's pretty much actually what we're doing. We
Yep.
are actually going for a bigger baddie to avoid having
Multiple medium baddies.
I don't know who the bigger baddie is at this point, but as we're continuing to walk our way to the Mindflayer, yes.
We're going to the Mindflayer for sure.
100%.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we're going to the Mindflayer. That is
All right.
that is stop number 1.
I'm still on the first page of my 30-page notes. Okay.
This is the day we
Now,
do exactly what he wants and only.
If you're going back to the Mindflayer, the person leading the party, let's get a traveling order, a marching order for this party.
Me.
And the person who is leading the party needs to make a survival check. And because you did the scouting beforehand, you can have advantage on this roll. Because you
Hey.
did the markings and everything on our previous episode.
Oh.
That good, huh?
Oh, well, I mean, 14.
14 is good enough. So you will not get lost due to that 14.
I don't think I can actually get lost in the Underdark.
Well, there you go.
it's a favorite
You
terrain.
are going to hear something about 60 feet ahead of you. This is about the point where the trek to the Mindflayer has that kind of open, vastly open kind of cavern feel, and you guys are like walking like almost catwalk-like stones, and there's various levels and things like that. It sounds as if there is clashing of sword and shield, arrows, and combat in front of you. And this is the fastest, most direct way back to the Mindflayer, and you have to travel this way. So what do you guys want to do?
How far ahead of this?
60 feet.
60 feet, is it
Enter
thinking?
stealth mode.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah, so 60 feet, that's nothing. Who can I see to murder?
Well, you're still technically in a tunnel, or kind of a closed, it only opens up about that 55, 60 foot mark into that wide open vastness. But you can definitely hear it as it's kind of like carrying back, echoing.
Runa, I love your enthusiasm. Hold for a second, you guys. Should we sneak or should we engage?
Why not both?
This is true.
Yeah. Let's sneak up to it. See
Well,
how...
some of us can sneak
I was going
up
to say, are
and
we
some of
doing
us
a
can...
group? A group? Are we grouping
feel-
it? Are we sending a small scouting contingency? Or what are we doing here?
I could probably scout up with you if you'd like. Just kind of see.
Okay, give me...
What's the lighting
Ooh,
in here?
I have a little small
the lighting in
mirror.
here is dark. So you're holding on to cloaks and hands and whatever you can grab.
No,
hold
like
of.
bioluminescent. ambient
Not
lighting.
here.
Not here.
Up
Okay.
ahead, you know it's going to get a little brighter with the bioluminescence,
Okay.
like glowing fungus and crystals and things like that to give you a kind of a dim light scenario. So those of you who are stealthing ahead, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I probably would have continued to cast
use the
light
new
on
dice,
Ilias's...
Here's the
Oh,
It's
yes.
gonna be a long
Yeah,
day, you guys.
Absolutely.
Yep, yes it is. Yep. Oh, yes it is.
I got a 12.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Well, it's good. I'm going to say for sake of time, and we don't want to like drag it out too much, you guys are going to take
There's a battle going.
about
They're
10
distracted.
right, about 10 minutes or so. They're going to be cautious. They're going to slip up to where they can start to see. And what you see is various levels, like I said, of these like stone walkways and bridges and things like that. It's very open. Below you is all kinds of glowing crystals and mushrooms and plant life, as well as sprinkled on these various walkways. And you see a combat taking place between a drow party and one of those strange elves. They are in the middle of a combat with each other. That's what the two of you see.
Is it
If you
obvious
remember
that-
those, I think it was in the episode where it was like improving those strange kind of elves.
It was the improv, and it was feral wood elves.
Yes, and that's something else you'll notice.
Oh, yeah.
These don't seem to be as feral. They're more rugged, but they don't look as feral as the ones you encountered. And they are not the same ones, or any of the same ones you would have noticed or seen from that encounter.
Can we tell that for sure the drow are the bad drow?
Yes, the color scheming and insignias and things like that indicate them as, what was the term used?
Betrayers.
Betrayers.
And yep, that's correct. Or Darthier, D-A-R-T-H-I-I-R. That was their drow. I'm just... people out there want authenticity.
Integrity.
I'm one of those nerds. I watch a
You're
podcast. I'm looking to try to keep the authenticity.
Evil elves. They're so rude.
I'm gonna like blush, but I don't know what color I might blush because like, you know, I have an elf. Purple, yeah. I blush purple, like, yeah, those elves, bad, yep.
You're not. They're the rude ones. See the ones they've got the like brownish skin. They're the mean wood elf. They were surface elves, and then they came under here. And
Yeah.
so now they're under elves, but they're not the, like... I thought we could be friends with them, but apparently not. And I, like, rub my chest where, like, a... actually, no, it was my leg, I think. Where an arrow pierced it.
It must be about to rain.
Good arrow to the knee.
So is this skirmish blocking the entire pathway through?
Nope. You guys have the high ground. There is a pretty clear path across the combat that you could attempt to sneak past. If you're spotted, obviously, you could do that. Or you can inject yourself into the combat depending on how you feel
How
about
many
things.
dark elves are there?
Looks like there's about 5.
Betrayers? What do we call them again?
Well, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and give me a perception. Let's see how much you do. You see a lot of people. Let's see if you can differentiate.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, so what you currently see is a Drider,
Oh.
2 drow, shadowy kind of drow, if you will. Looks like some sort of magic user. So you're looking at, what is that, 4? And then there's 6 of the other elves. So it's a advantage other elves. Or
You would think.
it's,
Based on numbers.
Normally,
Yeah, based on
I would
numbers.
be inclined to help the displaced elf clan, but of course, I really don't like these under betrayer drow. They're also very annoying. Runa's very torn. You see the indecision warring on her face.
And just for a point of clarification, the shadowy elves, these aren't normal, like, drow. These are drow that have, like, wisping shadow and stuff coming off of them, similar to the
That is correct.
giants.
That is
Okay,
correct.
yes,
Either
that's
via
the problem.
some type of magic, some sort of ritual, some sort of weapon, armor, something. They have that wispy, shadowy effect that you've seen. They look very intense, like they can all hold their own.
I say we just sneak on by.
You
That's
can.
kind of my thought.
You can. It'll be 4 stealth checks to successfully pass.
Well, what then we might have, depending on which group wins. But
Those
either
allies.
way,
You were
we
looking
have...
for allies, remember?
I assume we're all...
I was also looking for allies the
Okay.
last time we ran into some of these elves.
These elves are a little different, as I described.
They're not as feral looking.
Thank you, Bryan.
And I mean, every single of the bad drow of the
necessarily
betrayers that we
friend.
remove is the one less for the Empress, the self-proclaimed Empress, to utilize as a tool. So I mean, I guess I could see the merit of both. We have the high ground, so we could just pepper them with arrows too. We're up here.
Yes, that is actually what I would like to do, yes. Right there, the little shadowy one. Just getting a bad vibe. I just want to fill her full of arrows.
Shall we retreat and let the crew know what we think would be best?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna head
Okay.
back towards.
You guys
The
will
group.
get back to the group after a 15-minute kind of exploration, traveling up, traveling back, taking in and assessing the situation or scouting it. And they report back to you that are still waiting.
Okay, guys. Looks like we would have the high ground. There's a skirmish happening between some Drider and there's some Shadow Drow, and then also those not Drow elves that we saw before. Kind of, but not quite as feral looking. They're kind of like, I don't know, more organized seeming.
Correct, that's a good way to put it. More put together.
So we were kind of thinking that if we help them, maybe we could sway them to help us continue our journey.
Or they turn around, shoot us.
That, but then we would be prepared, I guess, to, I don't know.
Okay.
Did decent against them, the feral ones, last time.
This is true.
And we have the high ground this time.
True, they were in the ceiling and
You've
had
been
nooks
practicing
and
that
crannies.
whip maneuver, right?
True.
I will follow your guys' lead.
We're solidly in the pepper arrows from the above mode. What are your all's thoughts?
I guess we can help them.
Alright,
Knox.
I agree. Let's get rid of these drow.
cool. I will
Okay.
stand back and kill you if you get shot.
Sounds good.
I can't do anything
We
right.
already know how this one is with the bow. This should go rather swiftly.
Haha. Roll all numbers.
So far, that's pretty much, what it's been for me. Yeah. False confidence right here.
Woo!
I cast some guidance.
Are we going to sneak out towards the edge and then shoot down, or just walk in and arrows flying?
Anyway, straight fire.
I'm planning on, sneaking back to the edge and being like, pew pew,
How'd that go, Aaron?
a pew pew,
Okay.
pew pew pew, a pew pew. Just a little lean over, shoot, lean back.
Alright.
So, surprise attacking. Joining in the fray, correct?
Yes.
Apparently.
Okay. I need a group stealth check to make it back without being noticed. And you guys can do your thing. What that means is the average amount of players has to succeed. So we're looking at 3 successes before 3 fails. I'll start on the left because he's excited.
16.
That's pretty good.
With
Somebody's got to
disadvantage.
carry the
I rolled a
That's pretty good.
17 and 18.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
I got 22.
That's good.
11.
Okay.
21.
That's good.
17.
Okay, 4 out of 5 ain't bad. You guys are going to make it all
Thanks,
the way up
guys.
into the kind of last position that was scouted. I think at this time you want to set up the battle map so you guys can see. Great. Stay tuned. Due to the power of the internet and computers, you won't have to watch us set this up. And we're back.
I just want to see Bluebird.
As you can now marvel at the 3-dimensional map that we have assembled for your viewing pleasure. There you go. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I was just in the back of the line herding people forward.
Same? This way, this way.
9 for me.
Oh, I'm glad we all rolled really well.
Okay, let's see. You're playing
Delay.
What was this one?
Update, you said 9.
9.
Okay.
Being very cautious.
Nox.
17.
Oh, okay.
No.
Nox.
That's okay. Nox does a bunch of shenanigans for the first couple rounds.
Rilda?
8.
Oh. Thank God you
We
guys
have a great plan.
high numbers. We have Ilias.
10?
Nice. Come on, 7.
Or 11.
7.
And Runa.
Yeah.
7.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep, 17.
Alright, Nox, you got this.
Alright, well, we're just going to sit back and let you
Nox
handle
charges
this.
out. We all just fade back into the wrecking tunnel.
So for those of you listening, the initiative order is Nox will be first, followed by the group of Timberwood or exotic elves. The Betrayers will go third. Ilias is fourth. Daleth is fifth. Rilda sixth. And seventh, with 7, is Runa.
Best
So,
for last.
Technically,
I told you I was in the back.
they are all distracted. You guys will get a surprise round, so you guys will get to take your turns first in the initiative order before we start the full order of combat. So Nox, what is it that you wish to do?
All right. Well, they did mention Drow or a Drider, right?
There is a
There we
Drider,
go.
correct, and they would have mentioned it.
They would have mentioned it.
Even though they
that
may
will be-
not have mentioned it.
No, they did.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they said spider drow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I remember
and
that
there
thing.
was-
I am just going to go to an edge here with the bow drawn and see if I can spot it and then release.
You can definitely see it. There's enough bioluminescence and things inside this cave to give you dim light, but you are going to be at disadvantage for the dim light, if I remember correctly. Because that's usually how it works.
I don't know. I have like a little cheat sheet on my DM.
I know that works on perception.
I'm pretty sure-
I don't know about attacks during.
I'm pretty
like
sure that's
that.
how it's going to work.
We'll go with that.
Congratulations.
Okay. I'll take a shot at him. Eh. 20 or 19.
19 to the Drider will actually hit the Drider.
Hey!
Just hit him.
Right.
Oh, this sneaky little tinky things.
I think I'm not doing
D8
Okay,
6.
good to know.
New skill unlocked.
Well, it probably would have felt like 5 episodes ago.
So 11 points on the arrow.
It is not. It has taken. It has not taken actions in this combat. I don't know how that would work.
Well, it's a sneak attack.
You do get sneak attack, but I was talking about assassinating.
Well,
Don't you have
I don't
assassinate?
think I have
No.
assassinate yet.
And you wouldn't get sneak attack because you're shooting at disadvantage. Disadvantage automatically cancels
All
your
right.
sneak attack.
There you go.
All right,
Yeah.
So 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Bryan, check me on that. Make sure before I move on. I saw you looking. I'm pretty sure it's disadvantage on perception,
I know it's disadvantage
and
on
I'm
perception.
pretty sure it's would count the same for ranged. If not, we'll just roll with it and go on, like I said. Anyway, that will end your turn, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Nox? Okay, then the next one up is going to be the Timberwood Elves. Great, because it's what I moved.
We've got
what
we've got a pending 4d6 roll if he can find out what's going on.
Oh, that's right. You guys are surprising.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Boo.
Also, I need to do something real quick. I'd like to have, I think it was each one of you guys roll a d20.
It just says disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
Yeah, because it says a heavily obscured area such as darkness, fog, dense foliage blocks vision entirely. Creature suffers from the blinded condition.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So in just the dim light, lightly obscured, it poses disadvantage
So
on
you-
perception, but not.
So you would not have disadvantage. Regardless, you still hit.
Okay.
You would be able to activate your sneak attack then.
Okay. Well, we're off to a great start. 1.
I'll take one more point
How
off.
about some guys
4.
just
You guys have a surprise round.
7.
or
12 more
summon
points of damage.
in range?
It varies depending on the type of rogue he is. If you go before the person in initiative, then you have sneak attack.
Okay.
But I don't.
For this one, I'm going to say you would get sneak attack because you guys are literally
Yeah,
surprising.
yeah, you got that.
Yep.
Okay.
Shut the
You thought you
spider.
knew
Yes.
rogue, and then you're like, oh, there's different
Man
roles
spider.
for different types. Cool.
No copyright issues here.
Playing 2 rogues. One was for a whole campaign, so.
Oh, you know what? No, yeah, take that away because it does say you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. It doesn't say anything about before the.
We are all professional D&D players that have been
What?
playing for a long time.
100%. What type of rogue are you?
What type of rogue am I?
Yes.
Oh shit! What is it?
Sneaky. Sneaky kind.
Sneaky
kind.
kind.
Scout, the
Assassin. Whatever one gets me.
I think assassin.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's
Yeah.
an assassin.
Oh, if you're
Assassin's gonna
assassin,
That's what I said. He would get the.
Yeah, I think assassin is just
Do you have
like a whole before the turn initiative thing.
I've only played one rogue, so I don't know.
Please hold while we remind ourselves on how to play our characters.
Hey, assassinate. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
Okay.
And then what's sneak attack? Anytime you have advantage?
In addition,
Yeah.
you hit.
Yeah.
Yes, and then in addition, you hit, or any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
No, no.
There you go.
With
So-
assassinate.
So another
No, you're
1d8.
assassin.
So
Nice.
I knew there were some
also
things.
double your sneak attack dice.
double the sneak attack.
Because it's a crit.
Because it's a crit, you double all dice.
Okay, cool. 1,
Nice, nice.
3. There we
Tune
go.
in next time to see
9.
our new characters.
And 12. So
there
12 plus
yet.
12 plus 11.
24 plus 11.
35.
For sneak attack. Nice.
Was that 35 additional?
That's 35 total.
That's right.
Okay.
I somehow need to find a
There was
replacement
12
arrowhead
additional.
for my
I've got
bow.
it.
Yeah, 12 additional.
I've got it.
But I have no idea how to do that. I'm probably just going to have to craft one.
Okay. Now I've got its targeted. Okay, next up in the surprise round is Ilias.
Did you want us to roll a d20 or something?
No, I took care of it. I got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Just double checking.
Got it.
You all failed, just saying.
Oh, great.
Daleth, you'll be next.
I will move up next to Nox. And also fire at the traitor.
Oh, okay.
But I'm firing with Firebolt.
Pew, pew, pew.
12.
No, that's gonna miss.
Okay.
Just couldn't believe it was that low. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Yikes.
7.
I didn't think numbers got lower than 13. My goodness.
Okay, and then, you know what I'm doing next. Starting from Archer. Jesus Christ, how about a
Superstar.
14?
No, then misses as well.
Nice! I'm doing
But
great.
now you are a beacon of light, which gives some light. Because it increases the light
Slowing
from like
for ya.
dim to like, just above dim there. Almost.
Just shiny bright light.
Uh,
Shine bright like a diamond.
Right.
Just for shits and giggles. Oh, never mind. Hit it. Yeah, I know, I rolled it twice. Anyway.
Where's the thing up? Oh, bright light and 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. Is what I was gonna say. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Lilith?
Alright, mine's gonna be very
Check
simple.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very simple. I am going to cast a level 2 bless to bless my 4 companions. All of them will be blessed, which means they'll get to add an additional d4 on attacks and saving throws for the next minute, or until I lose concentration.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Bringing that
Used by
back.
Carl's Jr.
Oh, yeah, I got hashtag blessed. What color? Oh, the hashtag blessed ring. There you go. Play a few new toys there. Hashtag
It's
blessed.
not gonna fit on mine.
Just hang it.
Okay, that's fine.
Just don't break the wand.
Don't break the staff. There you go.
Just a
Yeah.
That is
swan.
what
The wand.
Don't
Not
break the
staff,
swan.
The wand.
No, she's got the weird base.
Yeah, I'll just sit on top of it.
How
Yeah.
about the base?
And isn't there one for concentration?
No concentration there is. It is.
How many rings can you
Is
assemble?
that it?
No, that's grappled. We'll find it. I'll find it. You can continue on.
Okay. Well, that'll end your turn. It's now Rilla's turn.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
would like to point out you made our lives a lot harder. Because now we have to balance those and those.
You're welcome. I just was
Her OCD is making her.
Yep, it's gonna make me do it. It's
Uh-huh.
fine. We're just, it's gonna be a while till I do anything in combat anyways.
Not too much longer.
I'll just manage pieces until then.
Yeah, you're
Rilda's gonna move forward. Can you bring me back behind that?
no, that's me.
No.
Right back. Yeah.
Rilda.
Bloop.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, all of you drow with the same.
Wow, we're gonna have a conversation about that later,
Seriously.
And I'm going to.
It's really Nox's fault because he just changes through like
That's true.
6 different drows. So I'm like,
Is this a drow? Is this a drow? Is this a drow?
is this one of our drow? And is it like this drow or this drow or?
And I'm going to go ahead and bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Do we have a 100 one?
Yes, I sure do.
She's
It's right
got
here.
him. She's got him down there.
Ooh.
Put it on this person up on the ledge here.
That
Whoa,
is,
that
that
is-
is an ally.
Oh, that's an ally. Never mind. Just kidding. Not that person.
Is it an ally?
Yellow is the Timberwolves. Timberwolves.
Are you targeting
Oh, the
Timberwolves?
yellow.
The
Yeah.
Is it an
Timberwolves.
ally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Potentially.
The yellow
So the
ring
pieces-
number
okay.
Oh, the yellow ring are
indicators.
allies, okay.
Yes.
The
Okay.
So-
ally.
I see. That.
Enemy for sure.
I will Hunter's Mark Spider Drow.
Spider drow, spider drow.
Okay, he's marked with the hunters.
Spider girl can.
And I will go ahead and draw my longbow and take a shot. Since this is the first round, if I hit, I should get another attack as well. Ooh,
Don't forget hashtag blessed.
Right? Oh, yeah.
D4.
Oh, yeah, okay. 19
To hit the...
to hit
Drow.
the drow.
The Drider.
Drider. Okay, just making sure 19 will just hit the Drider.
We'll go back to the Drowder.
The
So I
Drowder.
get
19 will just hit the Drowder.
D8 for the bow. I get another D8 for Dread Ambusher and a D6 for the Hunter's Mark. Oh, goody. 1, 2, 9. 11 points on the first hit of damage. And nope, the second shot is only a 14.
Hashtag
That
blessed.
would not
Well,
hit.
No.
that would not hit.
15. Yeah, no. And then I will.
How much was your first damage? I'm sorry. I missed
11.
that. 11, thank you.
Is that right? Yes. Thank you. And then I will kind of step behind that pillar. Just kind of, dip on out of the main view, try to get some cover. And that's it.
Okay. Next and last in the surprise round is our faithful fidgeting Ashley.
Turns?
Runa.
Told you were next.
So,
She's just busy cleaning her fur.
right, just there's a little grime I had to get off real fast.
With spit, by the way.
So, the one that's hiding behind the rock,
Over here.
do I know he's back here? Because that
This one?
feels like
This
the
one?
magic-y
That
one,
one?
and that's the one I want to murder first.
From your current position, no, you wouldn't.
Or can I see them somebody shooting or see him shooting out? Or...
Well, yeah, I would give you that the female Timberwood elf there in the purple hair, closer to you, is pointing down at that one there. Yep.
Well, the question is,
that guy.
yeah, she's referring
Or
to
who's shooting
the,
at?
Oh, I thought. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
the wizard.
I want to know who's shooting at.
Yeah, they're somebody's shooting behind the rock. I'll say
Okay.
the green-haired lady. The green-haired elf there is shooting behind the rock. It's a whip.
Oh.
It's a dominatrix.
Oh, nice.
Interesting. This is the Underdark.
Kinky stuff happens.
We're,
What do we do in the shadows?
I'll drink blood.
Speak for yourself.
Alright. Just,
Yeah.
okay. Can I see the guy? I feel like I can see the guy.
I mean,
Maybe 3/4 cover.
I'll give him 3/4 cover,
Okay.
+5 to his defense.
So, let's see. He's not my super target, so we're not gonna.
hey, doing an extra d6 as well as your d4?
Sure.
Alright, there you go.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
And that is a reaction
Correct.
of
That
some
is my
weird.
reaction of Cosmic Element.
Yes. We don't just hand out random d6s.
Correct. Sorry. I was gonna elaborate, but I was rereading it.
Well,
Yes, dear.
alright. Considering I have a
I
plus
rolled
12 to
a
hit, I don't really need it, but I'm gonna roll it all just for funsies.
Okay.
So that was 11 plus 12 is 23, plus 1, 24, plus 6. Plus 6. So 30 to hit.
3 to hit.
30 will hit. 30 hits. Even with the cover.
Even with the cover.
Even with cover. Okay.
Actually.
So,
Don't you have sharpshooter?
yes.
No, so ignores cover.
There you go. Unless they're fully covered.
Right.
then she is not.
Sorry guys,
Particular.
I'm not
Don't
used
use
to
your
being
extra
this
7.
effective of a fighter in any campaigns. Alright, first arrow is a 3 plus 7, so 10. But then another extra d8.
Plus your 7 for over
8.
20.
And, well, it's a 20 attack roll, so I think it's basically like a crit.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I think it was for those like 19 and 20 crits. They didn't just say crit. It's got to be a 20, like a nat 20 on any attack roll. I assume. Oh great, I'm powerful DM. Is anything over a 20 on my to hit roll, or is it when it says 20 attack roll on the bow?
Say that again.
So my notes.
Yes.
So it's me. So, but it says and deals an extra 7 points of damage on a 20 attack roll. So
You got a nat. It's the vicious.
The
It's
nat-
a nat
yeah,
20.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. But
Nice.
I'll always hunger
Hey,
for more.
Exactly. Out. Just trying to murder efficiently, please.
I think the question was also because Runa is a fighter and has the advanced critical, you can get crit on a 19, right?
I don't have it yet, but
never mind.
eventually.
When that happens, the question would be,
Yep,
would you
gotcha.
get that?
Would I get it on the like?
I think yes.
Okay.
I would rule yes. If you're scoring a critical at a 19, that's your advantage being a fighter. But okay.
So that was 10 points of piercing damage and 8 points of psychic damage, and then my.
So 18 total.
Yep.
Okay, got it. 8 of the psychic. Got it.
That is another 7. That's not a 7 to hit. That is a 15.
Hashtag blessed.
Yes, hashtag blessed.
17.
Check. You ignore the cover? Yeah.
It's one action. So
Okay.
It's gonna hit.
Okay. Then that is 9 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 6 points of psychic damage. So
So
18 and 17.
15.
Yes.
Math is hard.
Okay.
Sure!
He is going to fall down to one knee, putting almost all of his weight on the staff that he is carrying as he is bleeding profusely from that attack. He is still alive, but he is badly wounded.
Did you take an arrow to the other knee?
So he has a staff, he is shooting magic.
He has the ability to wield said magic, but he isn't like shooting it actively.
Just pew pew.
Yeah, it's, you know he's a magic
Willy-nilly.
wielder based off the way he's carrying himself and dressed. And his
No, I'll leave it. He can live another turn.
okay. This will be the official initiative orders for you in the second round. So Nox, you are back up at the top.
All right, question: since the last time it was a crit, should I roll a damage?
Oh, yeah.
Or the
Yeah, you sure can. The lingering injury.
yeah, lingering injury.
Go ahead.
14 on the dragger.
It's a festering wound.
Ooh.
So we're going to reduce his hit point maximum by 1 every day. He dies if we draw his hit points drop to 0. Okay, so he's got a wound that's going to last unless he's healed or figures it out.
Okay. Well, I still technically he has not had an attack yet, so I still
That's
have
correct.
advantage on this.
That's correct.
Yeah, 16 probably won't hit him.
No, it does not.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Hashtag blessed.
Oh, hashtag blessed. Hashtag
3 or 4.
Retcon.
What?
Retcon.
18.
That does not hit.
Should
Fly
maybe
by
be
closer.
Your reaction you're blessed for is that
And
sharpshooter.
it'll end your turn.
-5 penalty for plus 10 damage.
Well,
I'll get there, guys. I'll get there.
I've got 2 more.
Ooh!
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, we are moving on to the Timberwood Elves.
Yes.
They were in the middle of a combat, so I actually rolled and reduced their numbers to reflect active battle damage taken before you guys entered in, just so you guys are aware of that. Same thing with the Betrayer party, they had active battle damage, so they should all be battled on top of what you also inflicted. Just so that people know, I'm not just starting out with fresh HP. These guys have taken some damage before you guys entered in. For logistics, I'm going to play around with some battle stuff I've been working on to see if I can speed some things up with larger groups. There's no official crap, so bear with me. So they're going to, right now for this round, they are going to continue to attack each other because they are still not aware of your presence. You guys literally came in, threw some arrows, but they're still focused on each other currently. So you get at least one more round where things can go positive. So how this is going to work is I'm going to roll this versus this.
See who takes more damage.
That's pretty much it. So it's basically I'm rolling a d20 for each side, a defending and an attacking side. The attacking number becomes the modifier. The defending number becomes the modifier of the defending side. Looks like the attackers, which would be the Timberwood Elves, are going to succeed. Now they will roll. So they got 22 points to distribute. And I think what they're going to do is they have the option to focus all that points onto a specific target. And I think the larger target is the Drider. So I'm going to say, well, there's some people engaged though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. So what's going to happen is we're just going to distribute points evenly amongst the party. Just to kind of show that. So they would have dealt 22, and I'll just divide that amongst the party.
It's just the low growling warhound in the background.
Cerberus in the underworld.
Can't even be bothered.
Just chilling.
The clubs are fighting again.
Alright. So
We installed soundproofing a month ago, so
Sound gets out.
Right, exactly. Power. Such a power move.
the magic wielding mage is almost pinned to the floor with arrows. He is really rough off this last barrage of attacks. Okay. They're pretty much all going to hold position because things are going smashingly well for them. They seem to have this combat under control. The betrayers are next.
You're welcome.
They don't know we're here yet.
And they are going to... Okay, so the defense is going to be stronger, so the pool of points is going to be a lot less. So they deal damage, but less damage, if that makes sense. So... Injuries are taken on the Timberwood Elves, but not as bad as one would think. They still seem very hardy. As I write down my numbers, bear with me, listeners and viewers. I'm trying to move quickly. Ilias, you are up.
I'm just gonna do firebolt again with the Drider.
Okay.
I have faith in you.
Nice.
Don't forget about Bless.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it'll help.
It's not like there's markers on your miniature to remind you, you are blessed.
I'm not looking at my menu now.
Ooh.
Non-nat 24.
On Drider will hit, yes.
Where's your fireball? Oh, it's fireball time.
Firebolt again. 2d10.
Bolt, not ball.
We have fancy, fun things that I can't wait.
Oh, I got a fireball marker.
Yeah.
Part of my new collective
darkness.
toys.
I know.
Completely
I'm
black.
just waiting for it to come out.
6.
It's as big as a screen.
13.
That would be cool as an animation, like
13 points of fire damage.
Thank you.
Points of fire.
Thank you. On said Drider.
Yes.
He's looking a little rough.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with my starting mark. 18.
That miss.
Wait,
Yep.
Hit.
Yep.
Icon.
Yep.
22.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hit.
Absolutely.
That'll hit, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I guess you were blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag Liz.
The arrow curves off slightly and then swings right back.
Wow, that was a really good shot.
Whole 4 points of damage on that one.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Damage
4
is
points.
damage.
Yeah, 4 points is 4 points.
And that's all I got. What's your roll?
Okay. Brings us to Daleth or Daleth or how are you
No,
pronouncing it? Because I keep not pronouncing it correctly. Daleth, right?
It changes from episode to episode.
Yeah.
Daleth,
Delayed, because it was delayed death.
Well, that was the joke, but it's I think technically based on the spelling, it's supposed to be Daleth, but I say Daleth.
Not the same Daleth in Critical Role. There's a whole lot of things. I'll talk to you afterwards about this.
I've not been paying
So
any attention to
delayeth
that.
is
So
what I'm...
so
It's
we'll go-
delayeth.
Did not even realize that was.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities.
Oh.
Continue on, please.
All right. So, anyways, I will. I am going to go ahead and. I got nothing I can do really, so I'm going to just start slowly making my way up the ramp behind Luna.
Okay.
Yay, the healer's following me.
Perfect.
Rilda?
I will step out from behind my spot there. Basically where I was before, and I'm gonna take another shot at the Drider on the spider. Drider spider.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
30 to hit. Oh wait, hold on, just throw it on there. 32 to hit.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
And that is 9 plus 6, that's 15 points of piercing damage from my plus 2 long bow.
It's 15, you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Damage, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Looking rough.
that's really it. Let me see one thing here. Yep, I'll just stay there. I'm not gonna dip back, I don't think. I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay. Then
That's
it
it.
brings us to Runa.
Are you using your sharpshooter?
Yes.
Do you want another d6?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction and give you a wheel. I'm going to add 1d6 and hashtag blessed and hashtag blessed.
And we are going to try to grotesquely murder the, actually, who looks more hurt? The guy behind or the Drider?
The magic wielder.
He's
that
pinned to the floor.
He's literally
Pick him
got
down.
like 2 hit points left. He is been brutally
Yeah, I'm
hit.
gonna go with the Drider.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Sharpshooter -5.
He has a few more than 2.
2.5.
2 and 3/4.
Somewhere missed with a 1.
No.
Okay.
With an 8, a 1, and a 1.
So a total of 10.
Minus 5. So 5.
So 5.
Plus
That
12 for your normal attack.
Oh, true. 17. Still.
still misses.
So, second arrow.
Yeah.
You do not get the d6 this time.
But you
get
do
hashtag
still get
blessed.
the d4.
So that's 17 plus 12 is 29 minus 5, 24.
That hits.
Okay.
You see, we all were very good at math in school.
Yes.
So good. So
Actually,
good.
yeah.
I am. Thank you. I'm ready for somebody to acknowledge that.
So that is 10 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And 8 points of psychic damage.
And 10 additional points of piercing for the sharpshooter.
Okay.
You're just gonna let Bryan play my character?
Okay. The Drider is going to... You're going to watch as the legs of the Drider begin to buckle as it has become riddled with arrows as well. It's looking very rough.
It's not
Okay,
good.
cool. I'm going to use my action surge and hit again. I'm also going to use my fighting spirit to give myself advantage on attack rolls. Getting murdered this turn.
Double.
First one. Okay. So, 15, 17, 29, 24 to hit.
It does.
Okay. And
On the Drowder.
on the Drowder. That is 10 plus 17 plus 10, 27 points of damage.
That is going to
Murder it?
get the
Murder it?
question, how do you want to do this?
Yes.
Brian, take the Drowder off and put a skull token.
Okay.
Ooh,
On
a
board.
skull token. I
I was just
want
gonna say, do we need to deal with the spider now?
I did the ripping out the throat the last time. We're just gonna. I want a nice, just arrow straight through the head.
Nice. Okay. He will crumple down. His legs will curl underneath him like a spider does when they crane.
Okay.
And yeah, he's been replaced with a skull token. He is officially dead.
Cool. And then for my second attack for the other one, we are going
For the
to
action surge. Yeah.
target the
Mage.
almost dead guy.
Okay.
Sharpshooter as well.
As he's begging, please put me out of my misery.
Don't worry. We're working on it.
Don't worry.
So close.
You're on a list.
We're doing it.
We don't typically
That
honor
is a
requests, but
23.
To hit will.
Yep.
Yes, it will.
Nice.
Will hit the
And
edge.
then
What? I missed it.
I was just asking for another skull.
Oh!
Hand over. It's gonna happen. He's got 2
Yeah.
points.
Here, let me just give you a stack.
did it again.
Here's a stack. There you go.
that is 21 more points of damage.
How would you like to assassinate said mage?
liquefy that person.
Just poof him out of existence.
Gone. Skull. All that's left is a skull.
That is one hell of a bow.
So whatever knee he didn't have an arrow through it, it's going through that other knee.
Oh, very well.
Nice.
And an artery, apparently.
Just hit the
It leaves 2.
up
Femoral
through the
artery.
knee into
Oh,
the femoral.
and then,
Yeah.
Starts spurting.
She's a precision.
Femoral is up further, so it'd have to be.
Yeah.
Hey, we're playing D&D. We're not using
This
that.
is paramedic D&D right now.
And then hit the femoral like this way. Hey,
As
I took
you
a
rush
year of
up the
paramedic.
incline on top of the about 60 foot kind of elevated walkway, which you can clearly see on YouTube. That will end this round, bring us to round 3 as Nox, you are back up. Things are looking bad for the betrayers. They're down to 2 of their shadow peoples.
But I don't know if I can even
Wait.
see any of these guys anyway.
From your current position, you can see the guy on the top over there. He's 3/4 covered as he's locked in combat with a female Timberwood elf.
I think this time I will just use dash to go up the ramp here.
Okay. Gentle.
And then I still have a bonus action too. Can I keep moving?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is the extra
30.
Extra 30.
Up here.
Yep.
All right,
That'll be your turn.
that's my turn.
Okay, that'll move us on to the Timberwood elves that are still in combat, still looking pretty good. We are going to do
Evens or odds?
yeah, we're gonna do evens or odds to see if this Timberwood elf attacks the people that have come up behind it,
Surprise!
because they were clearly unaware, and now that you guys are up there, they don't look aggressive, but it could be reactionary. I'm gonna give Nox, you're going to determine this.
All right.
Evens or odds?
Evens.
It's odds. So that one is going to turn around to attack you, but we're going to hold off on that as the others are going to focus their fire. So the two that are on top, I don't know their numbers. The green-haired one
This
and the
one's 4.
4 and
This one is
3.
2.
2 and
This is
4.
6.
That one's going to attack Nox. The one underneath, there's the one.
It's 3.
Yeah, those 3 are going to focus the fire on that. I think number 2 Shadow Elf, Shadow
This
Drow.
one?
Yep.
1.
Number. Okay, great. It's working so well for me. All right, so I'm going to say that the arrows are going to fly, and that Shadow Elf, with his statistics and cool things it can do, is going to avoid the 3 attacks. There's a combat taking place over there on the top between a female Timberwood and another Shadow Drow Elf, and that one is going to the same way. She's going to miss that one. The attack with the purple hair, Timberwood Elf, I can speak, is going to attack Nox because he came rushing up.
And are you in your changeling form?
I'm in the drow form right now, so.
Great.
Okay, then
Great.
it's going to be 17 plus numbers.
That'll hit.
Okay,
But I'll uncanny dodge.
okay. Which means it doesn't hit, or it halves it.
Halves it.
Yep.
But when it hits, it will revert me to the changeling form too.
Okay, so
Oh,
that
I
is
didn't
going
know that.
to
That's really
deal...
interesting.
Really? All changelings like that?
If you get, yeah, it's you gotta still hold the. Yeah.
It's kind of like the conservation spell?
Kinda.
Or is it anytime you get hit, it like knocks you?
That's how I'm just playing it. Flavor.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with 13 points of... Oh, wait, I lied. 18 points of piercing damage.
That to 9.
And then the bow, or the arrow, actually catches fire and deals an additional 15 points of fire damage.
I should have
As she sees you as non-allied, but you turn into your changeling form. I'm going to roll. This is going to terrify her. She will
Piddles.
be frightened.
What the hell?
Okay, let's see. I've used 1, 2, 3. They've had an attack. I think we're good. There's a guy down here. Yeah, that guy. He's gonna...
5.
Number 5. I think...
Oh, I thought that was a...
Number 5 is just going to try to drop a dime all the way across to that Shadow Elf that's attacking the female Timberwood Elf.
Oh, look at him. He's so cute.
Not with a 7. It's not going to make it. Falls way short. And that will end the Timberwood Elf's turn. We have the Shadow Elf, as it is the Betrayer's turn. The Shadow Elf on top, the female, is going to use an ability. Things are happening
Same
now.
noises.
He's going to Shadow Step. He's going to move 60 feet. And he's going to move down to where his partner is.
Peace. I'm out.
The Shadow Step. Doesn't go up to 60 feet, and I'm pretty sure it's within the range. It is a bonus action. He's going to now take the dodge action where he currently is. His partner is now going to shed the one that is behind that stalagmite there. That's been there. Is going to shadow step right behind the purple-haired elf. Purple. I can speak today. No, the purple. Right up top.
Yep.
Well, did she move forward?
She didn't move at all. He's just going behind her. He's going to
To
shadow.
the side of her.
Sure, wherever
She
you can.
turned to face Nox.
Well, that's
so...
fine. That's fine.
What did...
And he is going to attempt to attack with his blade. This thing's getting a little bit more intense. And that is going to definitely hit. This is number 3. Number 6. Okay, good.
3, 6, 5, 9.
It's a 3, 2, 6.
Hi.
Yeah, like the slap, I wouldn't like have changed shape, but that was.
He
a
is
hefty
going
shot,
to deal
so yeah.
27 points of necrotic damage to her, and she's number 6.
27.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me calculate on the trusty calculator because I'm not good at math. I will tell
the
you
club.
that. I will tell you that right off the bat. Okay. She's doing alright, but, you know, got some battle damage. He is going to initiate his multi-attack. So he will gain 2 more attacks, which the second will miss. The third will also miss, as they were extremely low on the dice. So that is that. That will end the Betrayer's turn, as there's just 2 left. We go to Ilias, who's up.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on this guy. That's 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shadowblade number Dose.
Yeah, the one that just... Actually, that's number 1. The one that just vamped up behind the purple-haired.
Oh,
There you go.
That's
Shadowblade
number
number
one.
1.
Yeah, I have backwards. Okay. Well, I'll just
It's going
say
that well, is
probably
it?
not. 12.
And that's not going to hit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yep.
Let's try the other one then. Start from Archer. Ten.
No, that doesn't hit as
Nope.
well.
Yep. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Yep.
And out.
Okay. Daleth.
Say a different version every single time.
It's not spelled Delayeth, though.
Alright, so I'm gonna move, getting almost right behind Runa. And I will use my action to cast Sacred Flame on the Shadow Drow.
Okay, and he's going to
DC
make
14 Dex save. Which probably will succeed.
very good. He does succeed.
Okay. I got nothing else. I have no range, so yeah. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Rilda.
I will bonus action move my hunter's mark over to the dude. Yes, that dude, that fellow, and take a shot at him with
Okay.
my longbow.
Number 1.
No, 14. Oh,
Less.
plus. 16.
Oh, it just misses.
Dang.
It just misses.
And I will actually take my movement to get towards the ramp, I think. So just get me 6 spaces as close as I can. Here's perfect.
Okay.
Works for me.
Runa.
So I know this is going to surprise everyone, but I'm going to pepper the one in front of me who cares.
Okay.
Shadow Drow number 1.
Yep. The one that's been Hunter's marked.
Yes.
So
And was
first,
attacking the purple hair.
attack.
Hopefully this makes her stand down.
Well, she's terrified, so she can't move.
That's true.
Well, she's not actually frightened as the condition.
okay.
Just it was like,
30 to hit.
you know, 30.
Just hits. Just.
30 is an interesting number. It's in the hit column,
Okay.
for sure.
You're gonna get at least a scratch.
That's 10 points of piercing damage and 3 points of psychic damage. And then second. I did not use it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Let's
It's beating.
Do it again?
yeah, let's do it again.
I know the choices were vast.
That was a 2, so that one doesn't
That
quite
does
work.
not hit.
Wait.
Oh, that's a 14
Plus.
plus 15 to hit.
No.
That does not hit.
I'm almost to the point where I could legitimately nothing but a nat 1 is gonna hit things.
That's how you're supposed to be.
Yep.
Ending round 3, bringing us to the top where Nox is.
Alright, I'm gonna look like I'm gonna shoot the purple-haired lady, but actually shoot past her and shoot the
Shadow
the
Drow.
shadow drow.
Up here or down there?
This one up here on
Okay.
top.
Number 1.
Number
Top.
one.
He was number 1.
That is a 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Alright. Oh, wait. That one doesn't matter anyway.
Hashtag bliss.
Hashtag. Thank
It's
you.
not whatnot.
Alright. So, 1d8. So, 8 points of damage, but he's also. He's got someone next to him, so sneak attack is in play. 1, 6, 10, 14 points of damage as well.
Impressive.
And I'll scoot back. Just, I took that shot. I don't like that. I don't like the purple lady.
Alright, that'll bring us to the Timberwood Elves left. I'm going to say that every one of the Timberwood Elves are going to focus fire on that Shadow number 2, the Shadow Drow number 2, who's down like on the ground level, except for the green-haired one who's going to combine fire with the purple-haired one. So we're going to have a group firing pretty much on one and a smaller group firing on the other. Does that make sense to everyone? Good, I hope so.
We got 4 of the Timber Elves shooting Drow number 2, and 2 of them are shooting Drow number 1.
So that is... Ooh, they are going to, oh man. They are going to miss. The 4 are going to miss. The 2 are going to critically strike.
Okay.
So they are going
Strong
to
back, carrying
deal...
team.
That purple-haired one has some damage.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to deal 14... 28
There we go.
on top of 18 fire.
So 46.
So 46 points amongst them to 1. Who has been taking the damage? He is looking rough, and because it was a critical, and he is teetering, he is going to fall off the edge. So he will
Don't
plummet
get-
60 feet. I'm pretty sure that's Mr. 66.
Mm-hmm.
Why won't you die?
He will fall prone. He takes an extra 22 points from falling, and he is prone. Okay, now I can't do anything. Sorry.
Just kidding.
That will end the Timberwood Elves' turn, as it is the Betrayer's turn. And they... The one that has fallen 60 feet and prone and taken a brunt of the damage is going to stand up for half of his speed. Katie, don't knock down my terrain.
I'm being super careful.
I've heard that.
And shaky.
He is going to bonus action bamf 60 feet towards Jason in a diagonal. So count that out. Now that you've moved him.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 48, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Perfect. That's going to be
Wrong
his
spot to
bonus
go.
How
action.
cute, he thinks he's running away.
He is going to take the dodge action, which makes shots at him at disadvantage.
So he is by the corpse of
He is also going to use his move action, because he can move 30 feet.
15.
Yes, thank you, 15 feet. Move him towards that corner down there, Jason, where you are. Like, he's going to weave in and out 3 squares. That's what he's got. That's perfect. Just don't knock it down. Knock anything down. Believe it when I see it. Okay, there you go. That will end his turn. His compatriot is going to bamf 60 feet in that direction of the corner. So does that put him on the corner of the map over there?
Probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
And then he's going to do 30 feet of movement and use the dodge action.
And he's off the screen.
He will... Okay, he's out of range. The other one is still there.
Well,
Is he?
Considering there's going to be like a tunnel, an escape tunnel that way, sure. Ilias, you are up.
Need to be in other fields.
Okay. I can
This
still
is gonna
see
be
that
great
one
fighting
though,
things in my
right?
snowy
You, yeah, he's running. He's
This
tapped
one's- yeah,
out.
this
You can
one's
see
still-
him.
Okay, well I'm still gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
I'd say the other one could be targeted, but he's got like 3/4 cover because he's like halfway into an archway or some sort of exit point.
Aw, how cute.
Guiding Bolt.
Come back here with my hunter's mark.
you can keep tracking it.
Yeah, you can keep tracking because he's got 100 mark.
Mm-hmm.
26.
That is going to target and hit.
46.
But did you roll at disadvantage? Because he is dodging.
Oh shoot.
Pretty sure dodge gives you disadvantage. So 26 or
Wait, no, he wouldn't be able to dodge. Or would
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he would.
bonus action to
Bonus
bonus.
action, bound movement. Yeah, sorry.
The other one was a nat 28, so.
So you still hit. So you still hit. Okay.
Take this.
Grab this here for a second. For. Six, roll 18, 20 points.
Oh, he's still alive, but he's limping now. Trying to get out of there.
And then I didn't want to do that. Next attack roll is advantage. So can that be mine?
From what?
From
Yes.
Archer?
Correct.
Each
No.
archer has a 120 foot range almost.
It does. So it'll just be regular. Well, is it still dodge action?
He's still dodging, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's until the
just-
end of the
Okay.
or the start of this next turn. I think.
Yes, correct.
Sergeant. Well, that one misses, so.
Okay.
Because that was 12.
Is that with blood? Well,
Yes.
Daleth, you're up. Concentrating still.
Yes, still concentrating. I am going to
Valuable cog in
move
the machine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, getting right next to the purple-haired person who I saw took a very hearty hit. And
Oh, yes.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay.
And say we are not your enemy. And they will get back 5 points of health.
Give me a persuasion with advantage because you healed and said we are not your enemy.
Yes. Best character ever for that.
It's advantage.
Yeah, I know. Let me check one more thing.
Hashtag not blessed.
Hashtag
I'm also going to use bonus action Channel Divinity Emissary of Peace to get a +5 on my persuasion for the next 10 minutes.
Very good.
So 15, 20, 23 for my persuasion.
Look at him trying
Yep.
to stop wars, and I'm going to
Yep.
be creating wars.
That's
Persuaded.
perfect.
Now views you guys as allies, or at least within the vicinity as allies.
Yeah.
And anything else?
That'll end my turn.
Rilda.
Okay. Well, I'm not so happy about homeboy running away. So,
Yep.
I'm way over there.
15, 20, 30. Get you like middle of the bridge.
You could probably see him, but he's going to get some cover.
Yeah, I'm going to take my 30 feet, and then I'm going to bonus action cast Misty Step for 30 more feet.
So to the top.
Yeah.
Towards the edge, I'd say. Is that as far as the Misty Step will take her?
Yeah.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Yep.
30.
And
We'll reduce it to half cover because you can see above.
it's still disadvantage because he's dodging, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Let me get this Misty Step marked off. I'm gonna fire my longbow at him. Disadvantage. Ooh. Nat 1. So it's 13. I'm disoriented from transporting.
Yeah, this is like one of the first times you've used it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, first time ever. So I'm like,
Ooh.
and completely miss. And that'll be it. I'll just stay put.
I'm going to say, because you critically failed,
I sure did.
that you're going to hear your bow crack, but it's still intact. And it's going to be slightly damaged. It is I'm pretty sure it's a +1 vicious bow.
2.
+2 okay, so it is going to give you a -3 penalty because it is cracked.
Okay, so it'd be +9 now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you twerked it a little too hard. Just too much attention.
Got overexcited.
Yeah, Runa. This is your chance to shine because he's going to escape the next round.
Do I want to shoot the guy that's further away or the guy that's closer?
Flip the hourglass. No, I'm just kidding.
Takers? Take anyone? Opinion?
That's up to you.
Which one looked more important?
Well, they're equally important.
Damn. Which one looked more dead?
The one that's running.
They're both
The
running.
one that's within view, full view.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's been
The
hunter's
one that's
marked.
been hunter's marked, so we would be able to track him. But it's taken a lot of damage.
Oh, I see where you're going with that. You're clever. Hey, we can track that one. Let it limp away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, bloop, 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 bloop. We're gonna hit the guy, that thinks he's way down the tunnel and
Yeah.
has 3/4 cover.
Yep.
But
Yep,
You
it's
know.
ignored because of your sharpshooter.
I am also going to use my fighting spirit to give myself advantage. So it's a straight roll. And here we go. Do I take sharpshooter?
Why not? What do you got to lose other than him?
You're still blessed.
Hashtag.
True. Alright, here we
Loving
go.
life. Live, laugh, love.
First roll is a 22, 25.
Fair enough.
I want to also pull out the necrotic arrows for this one.
Okay.
So,
Just a repeat
first
assassination.
damage. Let's do that first. So 7 + 7, 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 10 for your sharpshooter. So 24 piercing damage.
That's what we have Bryan on here.
And then plus 6 psychic damage, so up to 39, right? Yeah. Cool. And then let me go into my cooler. And you just add 1d4 necrotic damage on it. And so it's 2 more necrotic damage. So 32 total on the first
Got it.
hit. And now
Still up.
damage as well. Well, it's advantage, disadvantage because he's dodging. So it's just straight roll. 7 + 1, 8, 20, non-natural. to
That'll hit. That'll hit.
So that will be.
Were you doing sharpshooter on this one again? Because
I don't think a 15 will hit.
No, it would probably wouldn't, but you have to clear
Determine.
that before.
I didn't.
So
declare
no, you're
that,
not
so
using
no.
sharpshooter. Moving on.
So, 4 plus 7 is 11.
So minus 11, yeah.
And then another 6.
Okay.
17. And then 4, 21.
He's still alive. Hurt, but still alive. Okay.
I'm gonna take one of those twos that I rolled and try to re-roll it for my piercer and
Sure.
see if we can get any more damage. Oh, with an 8, so 6 more. So 27 total? No, because both 2.
Still alive. Just 6 more points. Hurt. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Nox, you're up.
I am just setting a reaction for dodge.
Dodge action is up. Okay, so at this point you're going to hear a shout as it sounds like an order in Elvish or Sylvan, not Elvish. Does anybody speak Sylvan? Okay. 5 of the 6 remaining are going to target the one running.
They're both running.
Well,
And-
the one
the one that they could, yeah, not in
closer.
They are
Not everyone
going.
has
They are
super
going
sight.
to hit, and they are going to kill that shadow drow number 1, I believe. He is no
yes.
longer on the board. Put a skull marker there. That is going to end their turns. And the last one is going to just bamf into the shadows, into the tunnels, and escape. That will effectively end the combat unless you guys wish to do any other kind of shenanigans.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Alright. Then that'll end the combat at round number 5. And I think I'll check my notes here. Make sure I did all the things. I think we've reached the end of this chapter of our tale. So if you like what you experienced, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Never miss a new episode of Creating Grand. And if you can't watch the newest episode when it's released on Fridays, don't worry, we got you covered. Because we're a podcast as well. You can find us on your trusty podcast formats that you like to download and listen to our podcast. Till next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.